At the Horse Guards parade, tradition demands respect. The King's Guard, silent, disciplined, unwavering, stands as a symbol of honor earned over centuries. But not every visitor understands the weight of that silence. Some mock the rules, some cross the line, and some learn their lesson the hard way. Today, we witness the moments where foolishness meets the firm hand of tradition, and respect is no longer asked. It is enforced. Silly idiot provoked the wrong King's Guard. A foolish young man touched the reins and was loudly shouted at by the guard. Shocking and unbelievable accident with King's Guard horse. The horse bit and dragged a tourist down to the ground. Everyone was left in shock. Idiots aplenty. A foolish tourist tried to mimic the King's Guard as they returned to Horse Guards and paid the price.
No, he thinks it's funny. I'll try and talk to him. 1 second, guys. No, to be honest.
Disrespectful kids tried to make trouble for the Royal King's Guards, showing an appalling lack of manners. A soldier requested a woman to leave after she attempted to provoke him. Despite officers warning her to stay away from the horses. Careless tourists recklessly bumped into the King's Guard horses, risking both their safety and the horses' calmness. An ignorant father forced his little daughter to stand too close to a royal horse, frightening her into tears. An unbelievable moment. A disrespectful tourist elbowed a King's Guard horse, causing widespread outrage among the crowd. Wearing moment. A woman showed extreme disrespect by touching the King's Guard's boot, an action considered highly inappropriate. This tourist seriously crossed the line by stepping into the restricted area. too dangerous. An adult allowed their child to stand dangerously close to the horse and even hold the reins. A foolish tourist ignored multiple warnings and crossed into the restricted area, despite repeated alerts from the King's Guard. A rude female tourist grabbed the horse's reins, showing a shocking lack of respect. You won't believe how many times this woman was told to stand back and still refused to listen.
Stand back. Stand back. No, as in away from the wall.
Disrespectful tourists refused to let go of the horse's head and reins, despite multiple warnings. Get out! A tourist receives a shocking surprise from a female King's Guard after ignoring rules. Run, idiot! Lady gets bitten by the Royal King's Guard horse. An incredible but painful lesson about respecting boundaries. A disrespectful tourist entered the forbidden zone and was immediately reprimanded by the King's Guard. Embarrassing behavior. A stubborn woman refused to leave, forcing the police to step in and firmly tell her to step back now. The King's horse bit a male tourist quickly and sharply. The tourist jumped back in shock, clearly feeling the painful bite. Idiotic move. A tourist grabbed the reins of the King's horse, and the guard reacted immediately to protect his horse. A female tourist stood dangerously close to the royal horse, almost getting bitten due to her risky behavior. Police officers swiftly removed disrespectful individuals who ignored rules and endangered themselves at the horse guards area. The soldier had enough of these stubborn tourists constantly breaking the rules and risking everyone's safety around the royal horses. Outrageous! A tourist rudely and disrespectfully touched the royal reins despite clear warnings from the King's Guard. Don't mess with the King's Guard. A firm reaction followed when a tourist showed disrespect to the horse guards in London.
Make way! The King's Lifeguard!
Your flag is not allowed here, a police officer firmly reminded a female tourist who disrespected the rules at the horse guards. The police rushed in immediately to protect the King's Guard after witnessing a serious moment of disrespect from a tourist. A female King's Guard firmly reminded a tourist not to touch the reins of the royal horse. The King's Guard gave a massive "make way" shout to a disrespectful tourist who ignored all warnings.
Make way!
The guard politely but firmly asked young tourists to step out of the restricted area around the royal horses.